Hi everyone, it's Christine here from Ever After Paper Crafts, and today I wanted to share with you a card kit that I have found that I am absolutely in love with. And this is Kim's card kits, and they are absolutely wonderful. I don't know Kim, she has no idea I'm doing this video, she hasn't asked me to do a video. I only share with you guys things that I love. Now I know I do a lot of videos of designing my own cards and things like that, but sometimes, at least for me, the creative mojo, if you will, has disappeared. So it is really nice sometimes to get a card kit in the mail where everything's done for you, planned for you, and all you have to do is put it together. Sometimes it can get that creativity flowing in me again and bring back that love of card making, which rarely goes away, but sometimes can just be dampened if that creativity is missing. So I bought this. This is the first kit that I have purchased, and this was the 4th of July kit, so I am a day late for those of you in the States sharing this with you. But in the kit you get color photographs of all 8 cards. You get the supplies to make all 8 cards, plus you get envelopes for all 8 cards, and then you get detailed written instructions as to how to create each card. All of your supplies for each card comes in its own envelope, which would be the matching envelope for the card. You also get the additional embellishments that you need for the card. In this case, you can see I've used a lot already, but you get this Sweet Freedom sticker sheet from Pink Paisley. You also got this little baggie here, which was full of rhinestones, both clear and red. You get plenty to create your cards. We also got some red polka dot paper and some blue gorgeous twine. And as you can see, I have plenty left. I have made 7 of the 8 cards, and I thought we'd make the last card together. I chose this one to make together on camera, so you can see just how easy Kim makes this for us. So let me go ahead and set the instructions aside for a moment, and I'm going to pull out all of the supplies for this last card that, again, comes in its own little envelope. Save the envelope because you can use that to mail out your card when it's completed. She also gives you all of the card bases. I already went ahead and scored all of mine, so I'm just going to fold on the score mark that I created to give it a nice crease with my bone folder. And now we have our card base ready to go. Now, I'm going to bring the picture back over and show you what I'm going to be working with, and it's this card right here. Now, of course, you also have the written instructions that you can follow, but just to do this quickly for you on camera, this is going to be a very quick video, I'm just going to go ahead and put it together looking at the picture. And what I loved most about this card kit was her card designs. I never would have thought to come up with card designs like this. So I absolutely just love how creative she is in putting these card kits together. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this beautiful piece of white design paper down. I'm then going to take the star piece and put some adhesive on the back of that, and you would just use any plain old adhesive that you have, whatever your favorite adhesive is. This is going to go, looking at the picture right here, and again, I'm not thinking, I'm just doing, and that is so fun for me sometimes, to not have to think, to just be able to put these cards together and have beautiful cards to send for any type of patriotic themed holiday, or just maybe if you have someone who's serving in the military, or you could give these cards away for oh gosh, what is that? It's just escaped me now, but there's a wonderful organization that sends cards to our service members overseas. Some of these would be lovely to send. You have to read the requirements though for those, because you're not allowed to send sparkly things, so you might have to take some of the rhinestones off if you decide to do that, because those are not permitted. But you know, there's all different kinds. You wouldn't just have to send these for the 4th of July. So now I'm going to put, just following Kim's instructions here, I'm going to put this white piece of cardstock here, and now we have this very pretty striped piece of cardstock. I'm trying to stay in camera here as I do this. I'm used to just kind of spreading stuff around as I work, so I have to remember, hey, you're working on camera, be careful. All right, so we're going to put this here. And now I'm going to set this aside as we work on where we're going to put our main images. So we're going to put this light blue piece of cardstock, and the cardstock is very nice. It's beautiful cardstock. I believe that it's basil. It's very textured and quite lovely. So we're going to center that on top of the darker blue. And now we're going to take this pretty flower here from this sticker sheet. Now, a little piece of advice, you could just stick this on, but I want mine to have dimension and use pop dots on mine. So I'm going to just take my embossing buddy, which is what you would use if you were you know, heat setting some embossing or something like that. Run that all over the back of the sticker, and now it's not sticky at all. And now I can put my, in this case, I'm just going to use dimensionals. You could use foam tape, you can use whatever you have to pop this up if you want to do that. And again, otherwise you could just stick it right down on that cardstock. But I like added dimension, and Kim uses dimension on hers as well. So I really like her finished look. So that's what I decided to do. And we're just going to put this beautiful floral piece, just right about here, kind of in the upper half section of this piece of cardstock where we're building this pretty image. Next, we're going to take this blue Celebrate from the card sheet as well. I'm also going to use my embossing buddy on this and just get that sticky off so I can put more dimensionals on. And I'm probably going to use 3. These dimensionals that I use happen to be from Stampin' Up! And they're very inexpensive, so I never scrimp when I'm putting dimensionals on, so I get really nice full coverage. You could also use foam tape, like I said, or whatever you have on hand. And we're going to go ahead and stick this, just a little bit under that flower, right about there. Looks good. Now we're going to take some of these red rhinestones that were obviously included in the kit and just scatter these about. I'm going to put one here, a smaller one here, and there's no magic to this. I'm just putting them wherever I want, and one there. Now, we are finally going to adhere this, bring the card base back over, going to turn this over and pop this up also with dimensionals. So I'm just going to put 5 here on the back, like so. Very easy. The hardest part of all of this is just peeling these little dimensional backings off, honestly. This is so enjoyable. You could just get this card kit out and just sit in front with your family watching, TV, or, even outside watching the kids play at the park or anything. It's just really fun and easy cards, but beautiful cards to put together. And she really has done all of the thinking for you. I have this much of this ribbon left, so plenty of ribbon left. You could probably get 2 more bows out of this at least. She gives you plenty, so you will have extra. I'm going to tie a ribbon here. And I am not very good at tying ribbon, I'll be perfectly honest with you, but I'm just going to fiddle with this for just a moment. I'm not going to take too much of your time. We might have a funny shaped ribbon on this particular card, but that's okay. That's that homemade flavor, right? So I'm just going to fiddle with this for just a moment longer and then call it. And I'm going to use just a glue dot. The only thing that you need to bring with you in terms of your own supplies that you need for these kits is your adhesive, your dimensionals, your glue dots, whatever adhesive you want to use is all that is not included in the kit. Everything else is included, and like I said, you will walk away with extras when you're done with this kit. When you're done putting all the cards together, rather, you will have extra supplies, which is great. You really get your money's worth, in my opinion, with this kit. So yes, I could easily get one more small ribbon out of that if I wanted to. So now I have this pretty bow. I'm going to grab a heart from the sticker sheet here. I think I'm going to use this gold one. And I'm going to take my embossing buddy to it just to get the adhesive off. I'm going to grab a dimensional, cut it in half actually, because the heart's a little bit too big, or too small rather, for the whole dimensional. So we're just going to put a little half of a dimensional here on the back of the heart. Oops, it's sticking to my thumb there. All right, there we go. So now we're just going to put that right in the middle of the little bow. And there you have it. There's the last card that I did. I think I want to add just a few little clear, silver rather. Where did they go? Rhinestones. Here are the red. I wonder where I put the silver. Well, that's okay. We can use the red. Yeah, we'll just use the red. I have a mess on my desk here, and I don't know where I put the silver. So we'll just put a red one kind of here, just to accent the heart. And voila, it's done. So what I wanted to do is just take a couple minutes and show you the rest of the finished cards, and then we'll call it for this video today. So here is, let me just kind of make some room. Here's another one that I made. And this one says, "Proud to be an American." It's got the really pretty eagle. And I hope you can see these are showing up well because it is a very gloomy day today. So I have some extra light on the camera space here, but it might wash it out just a little bit, and I apologize for that. Here's another one. It says Life, Liberty, Happiness, and then this one says Red, White, and Blue. We've got some of that blue frayed, almost burlap looking, except it's blue, ribbon there with the heart. It's quite beautiful. We have this one, which just says thank you. Maybe if you went to some type of summer picnic or something like that, this would be a great card to send for such an occasion. All of these are side folding A2 size cards, by the way. Here's another one. It says Brave, and it says Stars and Stripes Forever. It's got some really pretty little added flowers and rhinestones. Here's one that says USA, and this land is made for you and me. And it's got a really pretty layout to it. Oh my gosh, I just love these cards. Here's one that says Celebrate Independence. Oops, I'm sorry, I was out of the camera there. Celebrate Independence Day, fireworks, beautiful little floral motif here with some rhinestones in the middle of the flowers, which is lovely. And then finally, we have this one. It says Free to Roam, and it's got a buffalo with some stars and another ribbon. So that's it, guys. Those are the 8 cards that I was able to make with Kim's Red, White, and Blue card kit. I hope that you enjoyed this quick video and that you'll give these card kits a chance. It really is great to sometimes have someone else do all that planning and all that thinking and all that cutting for you. And you literally just have to put it together. These took 10 minutes, I think, to put all of these together. It's so much fun and so pretty, such a pretty end result. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I'll put a link in the description box of this video to Kim's card kits. Again, I don't know her. She did not ask me to do this. I'm just sharing what I love with you guys. So go check her out, and I'll also have a link to my blog with some up-close photographs of some of these beautiful cards. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.